What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're responding to a subscriber's email, and she's asking, how are narcissists going to adjust to the fact that narcissism is such a prevalent issue? Like, how are narcissists going to adjust to current times? Because she thinks the dating pool for narcissists is getting smaller and whatnot, y'all. I'm going to read this, and the email to send your story in or send your questions in will be at the end. So shout out to her for sending this in. She said, good morning, sending this, hoping you see it. I saw it. It might be almost a week ago, about 4 days ago. But here it is. So here's my question to you. Now that social media is highlighting the cookie cutter blueprint of a narcissist, how do you think narcissists will act moving forward now that they can see that they aren't special or unique? So how narcissists will act moving forward now that they see they aren't special or unique. Not speaking of repairing old relationships, but now that the gig is up and their BS ways are being exposed. The dating pool for clueless people has gotten significantly smaller. Everyone has social media. Do you think more narcissistic people will seek help? I guess I'm asking now that we know, what's the next move? I married a narcissist and this divorce has been hell. But I have so much emotional abuse. Your videos are both helpful and triggering to me. Have an amazing day. Well, you have an amazing day as well. Thank you for sending that in. So y'all, this is my personal perspective right here, y'all. I've said this before. The same information that is available to you, the survivor, the thriver, the victim, whatever stage of healing and growth you're in, that same information is available to narcissists. It just is. I don't think the dating pool for narcissists is going to get any smaller. I'm just being realistic. This is not me trying to bring doom and gloom on her parade. I just don't think it will, because you see these toxic, narcissistic, abusive people that abuse people in a public eye, public famous narcissists. They always have people to fall back on. Even if you're not famous, there's new supplies out there waiting in the wing, no matter what you've done in the past. Y'all, there are people. Just think about it this way. There are people out here that want companionship so much that they start being pen pals to prisoners that are in jail for life. They get married to prisoners that they never met. They get on these jail sites. They find a prisoner that they think is attractive, or they might vibe with, and they start pen paling, and they get married to people who are behind bars. You know, love after lockup is a real show that exists for prisoners. You see what I'm saying? These people were not together when they first went to jail. They got together after they went to jail. So people are here ready, willing, and able to marry prisoners that have life sentences or very long sentences, and for like horrible charges. This person unalived 4 people. They just got parole, and they have a wife or a husband waiting for them when they come home. So I don't think the dating pool will be smaller. I just think as people grow, and not everybody has social media. I talk to so many people who don't have social media nowadays. Like, I'm not on social media. They just talk to me. They find me on Spotify, or they find me on Spotify, and they book one-on-one. They do coaching calls with me. Because I have my website, mentalhealness.net, on my Spotify, and people book one-on-ones for my Spotify. People, I don't know. I'm not on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere. I just saw you on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. They hear my podcast on Spotify or something like that. So I don't think that the dating pool will get smaller. Are more people waking up? Yeah, there's a lot of people waking up to the subtle intricacies of narcissism and toxic abuse, right? There's a lot more people that are understanding what they went through and setting boundaries and things like that. But not everybody knows about narcissists. Not everybody has been awakened to narcissistic abuse. Let's be real. There's people in my comment section every single day that this is pandering. Narcissism is the disorder. It's not an abuse. What are you talking about? There's so many people that don't know what's going on. So I don't think the dating pool, like I say, will people wake up, and are there more people waking up and being willing to set boundaries with abusers and toxic people? Oh, absolutely, yes. I truly believe there's so many people waking up. My platform has contributed to a lot of that, which I'm thankful for. Of people being able to wake up, and like you said yourself, my videos have helped you. So many people are being able to waking up to what they experienced, to what they've gone through, and what they survived, which is an amazing thing. I'm just telling you, It's an amazing thing that so many people are understanding what they've been through, what they've survived, what they've thrived through, you know. But the longer you go along, like I said, again, the same information, the same YouTube videos that are available for you are available for me. How do you think I found out about narcissistic abuse? You know what I'm saying? I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I started my platform on social media to help more people, like to help men get into therapy for narcissistic personality disorder, and it turned into what it turned into right now. I had no idea narcissistic abuse was a thing. I just thought I was a narcissist being emotionally abusive. I didn't know narcissistic abuse was a thing until I got on TikTok and started sharing my journey. So the same information out there, most of the stuff I've learned is from survivor pages. You see what I'm saying? Most of the stuff I've learned is from other people talking about it. Most of the stuff I've learned is from other people speaking about what they've been through, speaking about their experiences and things like that. So like I said, there's so much I've learned from other people. It really has. So I'm not trying to rain doom and gloom on you. The best way for you to live a healthy, happy life moving forward is to keep setting boundaries. You want to be narcissist proof. You want to avoid narcissism in the dating proof. Set boundaries and stick to them. I don't care how cute they are, how much money they got. You have to be able to set your boundaries and stick to your boundaries. And like I said, be able to say no and not be afraid to walk away. Because if you're afraid to walk away, you're going to get ran over by a narcissistic person. Let's just be real. The more afraid you are to walk away and be on your own, the more likely you are to be ran over top of and taken advantage of and used and abused by a manipulative, toxic, narcissistic person. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, yeah. And I know divorce is hell for narcissists. Going through a divorce with a narcissist is absolutely hell. But you're a survivor. You'll get through it. You know, they're gonna rough you up during this divorce. You're gonna get roughed up. It's gonna be a rough time and whatnot. But narcissistic people, I'm saying they're charismatic. They, like I said, they can have charges. People do background checks, discover that this person has a history of domestic violence, and they still date them. So there's always going to be people out there that are willing to forgive this person, willing to give people another chance, willing to overlook things from the past because we don't really understand what they went through. You see what I'm saying? There's almost always going to be people out there that are willing to overlook or take the next step or open up their lives for this abusive person. You know, but thank you for sending it in. Like, seriously, I appreciate you. Y'all can send questions and things like that as well. Stay tuned for the email address. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, y'all. But until this is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.